We are continuing our countdown to SDCC 2024, and the new Turtles of Grayskull Wave 4 mini comic is a blueprint to future waves. And gear up for another installment of Walmart Collector Con. It's Toy Habits time, y'all, right now on Toy Habits Live. And before we go live, smash that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss a beat. Hey everyone, welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael.
And I'm the Toy Sorceress, and you're watching Toy Habits Live. How's it going, Michael?
I'm good. Just easing back into work because I was off for the last week and a half. But the good thing is that most people are off this week still, and so there's not a ton of meetings, but just getting some stuff done before it all hits the fan next week. But I'm good. How are you?
That's good. Good. Had a hot, long day out on site at work, so been out on site all week. So it's been like it's a hot one to be walking around outside. Yeah.
But they just time this really poorly.
Yeah, well, it's because the job I do, the occupants of the site are not really there at this time of year, so it's perfect timing to start construction or design, I guess, if you want to call it site investigating.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Yep.
Blazing hot down.
That's the way it works. Yeah. But all is good. You know, glad to be done with jury duty and back to normal life again.
Normal life.
Juggling too many things last week. That was not fun. But I'm glad to be here and glad that SDCC is only, another 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it's coming up fast.
Oh my god, it's coming up fast, and we keep seeing amazing exclusives every single day. Some that hit today. But before we dive into the news and looking at all that cool stuff, why don't we go ahead and see who is all here in the chat, and then we'll dive into the show.
Sounds good.
We got crew member Damian Ristori. We got crew member Stanley's Toy Channel. Crew member Haley and Dread is here. We got Windblade joining us. Vane 21. We got crew member Wookie Sasquatch here. Hey, Wookie. We got crew member Frankie Rivera here. Crew member Joe Coleman. Hey, everybody. Joe, it's Toy Habits time. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, he usually says it's Toy Habits time. And there's your comment. We got Daniel Quiggy here. We got Thomas Biancasara. We have Mr. Motu joining us. We got Stephen Komarak here. We got another new crew member. We got Sorry, my computer's slow. Turtles Toy Box is also joining us. We got OG crew member Brennan Barnes here as well. And we also have Nanya Biz joining us. Crew member Ryan Cole is also here. Crew member and friend of the channel, the one and only Baroness of Toys, is also joining us. Yes, on a Thursday. There was a small conflict of schedule this week. We got crew member D. Griff also joining us. David Chanelli is here. And the amazing Ryan Cole has gifted, and it popped away. Where'd it go? Ryan Cole gifted 10 Toy Habits memberships, and for some reason, it popped off my screen. There it is. Thank you so much, Ryan. You are super sweet. So awesome. 10 of you in the chat are going to get Toy Habits memberships. That is so awesome. Ryan, you're personally helping grow the crew every single time. That is so sweet of you. We got a whole bunch of other people in the chat. A bunch of people jumped in late. We'll pop some of your names here. I can't go through everybody because we'll be here all night long, but welcome to everyone. Michael, why don't we go ahead and show our Cru Slide and then jump into this incredibly news-packed show.
Yeah. So, yes, hello to the crew. Yes, and hello to the new members of the crew. Thank you, Ryan. You're awesome. Without your support, probably wouldn't be here as often. So this is why we do this for you, and it's fun to hang out with y'all. I want to bring up Hal Jordan's comment, Toy Holes rejoice, SDCC is almost here to slap us in the junk. And he could not be more true. Love it. Hal's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah,
And
we got
don't forget to smash that like button, you all. Or as the Baroness says, to smack that like button.
Yes.
Smack it good.
Yes. We got a jam-packed night tonight, and yeah, so my daughter wanted to take a trip to Santa Cruz tomorrow, so I was like, I don't know if I'll be back in time for the stream, so we're doing this on Thursday night, just in case anyone else is wondering. But we got some cool stuff for you today, and it's really interesting how we came across or even got this stuff, and it was because of you, Toy Sorceress, in your jaunty toy hunt to the vintage shop.
It is true. I was in one of my favorite toy shops down here in LA. I'm going to give a big shout out to Toys of the Universe in Torrance, and may I add, I will be there on Sunday as part of their Toy Mania event with a table, trying to sell some of my extra stuff.
Oops, did you bump your mic, Sorceress? You're muted.
I did. Sorry. I don't know what the last thing was you heard. But anyway, I'll be there the first half of the day at Toys of the Universe in Torrance. Just, selling some stuff, enjoying the event, doing some toy hunting as well, checking out some of the other tables. It's going to be a small little, kind of little toy fair there. But while I was in their shop a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago or so, they had in their case Wave 4 of Turtles of Grayskull. They were production samples. And the way I know that is they had these little papers taped to them, and there was like these little codes on it, kind of checking off like what stage of production they were in. And I did feature that in an article on our site as images of Wave 4. I did not purchase them. Instead, I'd rather allow somebody else. And there you can see those papers that were taped to them. They have like a code to see where they were in their production stage. But as we know, our good friend Mr. Home Arcade loves to get his hands on these things early, which, all the power to him because he does amazing reviews. And he was nice enough. We helped connect him. Michael, you called the shop and did, help broker Mr. Home Arcade to be able to purchase these and get them over to him. And so he was able to do a really cool in-hand review and send us some amazing photographs, which you did an awesome article on today. Mr. Home Arcade does have his videos out for that as well. But part of that whole process was getting to see the mini comics. So the mini comic that comes included in Wave 4 had a million incredible teases for future waves.
Oh my gosh. I was blown away when Mr. Home Arcade sent me the images of the mini comic. I was like, wait, now I have to go over this with a fine-tooth comb because all these characters are so tiny. And it's like I was trying to make everything out.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's so funny because I was like, is this like Web Store? No, that couldn't be Web Store. Wait, that's Mossman. It's mutated Mossman. So I was going crazy because there's so many in here. And like,
you sent me this like laundry list, and I was like, wait, what?
But
it's a lot.
Oh, it totally is. Want to say what up to Jason Buffone. First time watching live. Sorry if I butchered your last name, but that's just how I see it. But yeah, welcome to Toy Habits. Want to say big ups to Kenzo's Creation. He also got an early Tuad and a Horde Trooper Prime this week. They're up on his YouTube channel, so go check him out. He does great, fantastic reviews, and he's just an all-around good guy.
But that is awesome. And can I just flash this comment up here? Only because I really love Toy Monkey Customs name. So Toy Monkey Customs, that's great. And I have a little monkey friend here who wants to say hello. That's Yobo. Anyway, I'm glad you are here in the chat. Just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
So let's dive in. Let's take a look at what was teased.
This was perfect timing because we were trying to figure out like what the heck are they might going to show at SDCC Turtles of Grayskull related. And so I'm wondering if this is why they've kind of held this wave back, but because it launches. I think people will get this after SDCC, aside from the early stuff that Mr. Home Arcade got. But yeah, let's dive into the heroic warriors just to see who might be coming down the line. And so we have a very interesting thing because we know that Ram Man was mutated, and so we can see Ram Man in his quote unquote normal looking form. And it's really cool. In this mini comic, He-Man uses the powers of Grayskull to cure, if you will, Ram Man and Moss Man.
Yeah.
So very cool scene.
Wow. And we also see mini comic Roboto there in the background.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So Ram Man is always clad in armor. So it's funny because in some of the mini comics and some of the card art, they do feature the Motu characters in their normal standard form. I remember Skeletor being in his normal form on one of the cards, and I'm like, they can't keep him like that. So
they did.
They did
samurai get up.
Yeah, so it'd be super interesting to see like how like Ram Man is turtleized. So very cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
And Ram Man, know also Ram Man's coming in the cartoon collection, so there might be some shared parts there.
Yeah. So Ram Man is one of my favorite characters. So it'd be very cool.
Yeah, I always love Ram Man
to do that. Berkey, don't miss another show. It's not advisable. Berkey sent us some barcodes.
It's our fault, we popped up on a Thursday. Happy you're here, Berkey, though.
Yes, Berkey sent us some barcodes to those remastered 88 Turtles. She found them at Walmart, so got to get those up on the site.
You found them?
She did.
I went looking for them yesterday, but wow. I so want a set of those. I'm like dying for them.
Yes.
God knows I won't find them at my Walmart.
I know, right? Yeah. And then here we have Moss Man. We have the mutated version of Moss Man, which is the deluxe figure. And again, maybe they'll make a standard one, again, turtleized, because don't they have to have like a mutated form and a regular form kind of just to keep the line going?
Yeah, because they're picking like all these core characters and it's an MO of TMNT in general to have repaints of different characters. Or it doesn't have to be a repaint, but like different versions of the characters. Yeah. Mostly they did it with 4 Turtle Brothers, but then there was a lot of other ones that got kind of some variation. So I can see them doing that, absolutely.
Oh, totally. Yeah, and again, super interesting to see what they might do. And yes, as you mentioned earlier, we did see Roboto in the background, but it's funny because I guess this is Roboto's, and he's in a mini comic, but this is mini comic Roboto.
Yeah, it's a mini comic version because he's in his orange and gray outfit.
Which I was like, ooh, maybe they'll make a Roboto to take on Metal Bato. Maybe that's why he's being introduced here. So I was like, be interesting.
That very well could be.
But yeah, this was like the perfect mini comic to drop all these teases in, because we did get some in early information that there is going to be a wave 5, but with Ratlore, Mechaneck, and 2 of the I forget 2 of the turtles that are going to be redone, but I'm really
Michelangelo and Donatello.
Yes, I'm really hoping to see a lot in the Turtles of Grayskull booth this year. It's got to be epic.
Well, I'm sure there will be.
It's got to be epic. So this was a really interesting scene on the right-hand side, with basically He-Man calling for his friends to come into battle, to battle Megator and to battle Skeletor's henchmen in this mini comic. And I was gobsmacked with how many characters were in here.
I know, but and it's funny because some of them are in slightly different form than we're used to seeing. Like Buzz-Off was very, very bee-like, if you want to call it that. He lost his human legs and has like the end of an actual bee there.
Got a big old
and we do see Strider and Frisco, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really interesting to see Stridor in here just because they're only making, like, to my knowledge, they're only making figures. And so it was really interesting to see Stridor in here, but you got to have, like, if Stridor is coming in, you got to have Fisto riding his steed. So it totally makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Fisto's one of my favorites. And it'd be cool to see how they turtleize him.
Yes.
And then they're taking these other characters very literally, because when we get to Buzz Off, you'll see.
Yes. Yeah, Buzz Off is an interesting one. It's funny because I had to look up the anatomy of a bee to like figure out what the heck was that thing that's behind him. But anyway,
Oh, how funny. I guess
was
he
really
does have his legs, but he still has that big behind.
yeah. I wonder if this is like a mutated form or something like that. But super excited to
That's what it looks
see
like.
Cyclone in here. I was like, wow, like they're gonna, if they make Cyclone for the Turtles, that'd be so freaking cool.
I know. I mean, they have the buck now for it. They have the parts. I guess they had to find another way to use it. Maybe they'll just attach some more accoutrement to them to make them turtleized, and they'll get use out of that buck. Right?
Oh, totally.
Might as well.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
you got a little water squirting buddy below him as well.
Oh yeah. Yes, we do. Yeah, I was super surprised to see Snoutspout down there as well, because it's a Princess of Power character, and it's like if they introduce Princess of Power characters into Turtles of Grayskull before they do like Origins or like proper She-Ra line, I don't know if people will revolt or not.
Oh my god! Well, I mean, they already gave us a cartoon collection Tuad instead of a regular one, so anything is possible at this point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, and then getting to Buzz Off, very interesting. So yeah, this looks like a mutated form of Buzz Off, and it really looks like a bee. Honestly, like this is the most bee-like Buzz Off I've ever seen.
He's very, very insect-like, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
it looks more like a hornet, if anything else.
That's true.
Like
that's
a big scary one. You won't want to come up against that guy.
No, it makes me think like if there's anything that can be a deluxe figure, like if they're gonna make a huge butt for Buzz Off, then that's something that they can throw in a deluxe box.
I know. They'll have to, because it won't fit in a regular one. There's a big old booty, like
Buzz Off got a big old
bee
butt.
booty in there. Yep.
But no, it's really cool. Like I really hope that we see. That would be cool if we see Buzz Off in a case at SDCC. That would be just totally rad.
It would be good.
We really don't know any other figures past the early information that we got, and maybe they'll show some of the stuff here. Maybe they'll hold some back, because last time they did a fall in a spring reveal or something like that, where they just revealed their entire catalog.
Yep. Yeah, and there's so many. It's funny because with Turtles of Grayskull, there's so many Turtles figure characters still yet to be introduced into the line, and a lot of Motu characters that can be folded into it. So it's like it could just go on forever. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could. Yeah, because I guess the Turtles were super creative in just not only their characters, but also just thinking of different ways to redo the same character.
Yeah, exactly.
Country Gentleman, Buzz Off has me singing Baby Got Back. Buzz Off got back, y'all. Come on.
That's funny.
Stingor. Yeah, Smitty. Yeah, they are also doing a comic series starting this fall, so that would be super interesting to see.
Very cool.
Manny Faces was a huge surprise to me, and just looking closer at the illustration, it looks like he has a mane or something. It does not look like he has a helmet.
It does.
It's like the weirdest thing.
He kind of has a little bit of a lion's mane going on there.
Yeah, his face looks like a lion too.
I don't know. I mean, all these characters are a little bit like there's a twist to their aesthetic, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. And the strange thing is, it's like it's only his head that's super like weird and tweaked, and then he just has this regular normal body. It's like, okay. Well,
you think about it, like, because he had specific tooling for his torso, so they're trying to reuse it and then change him up a little bit. It's, I guess, easiest to just change a head.
Yeah, that's true. How Jordan
Man, he
Manny
looks
Faces
different.
looks like a purple beast man. Totally does. Rory
It's
Faces.
true.
Timbo Limbo. That's really fun.
Rory Faces.
So yeah, I'd love to hear the backstory on Manny Faces. So yeah, it's like, how did they decide?
I like the Ricky's
Manny. I love that.
Manny Faces.
Manny Faces.
Oh, look at what the Baroness says. Manny Faces almost looks like he has a shredder helmet on. Kinda. It looks a little bit, maybe samurai-esque slightly. Could be.
Oh yeah.
It could be.
Yeah. Totally.
Good call.
Yeah, Stratos was a little hard to pick out. He's very tiny, but he's there. The gray and blue and red gives him away. So yeah, there's a lot of flying characters in here too, which is cool.
Yeah. And I mean, because he's so small, it's hard to see if they've made much changes to him, but he looks pretty. He does look like Blanca. That's what I was thinking of from Street Fighter.
Yeah, he does.
He has a little bit of that Blanca thing going on.
You just got a vintage Blanca Street Fighter figure, right? Or something from the 90s?
I do.
That's cool.
Well, it's from like the early-ish 2000s, like from
early
Funko.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but I also do have a 12-inch. I have a 12-inch Blanca from the 90s, like the doll, which is kind of cool. The G.I. Joe version. He's teal and he's got like actual rooted red hair. So yeah, that one's pretty cool.
That one's very cool.
He has a little vest on and stuff.
I saw that on your Instagram.
Oh yes, awesome. That's the one. I had it on my Instagram. I just got him. He was really cheap too. It was brand new in the box, but I took him out of the box because he even had a little band on his hair and everything, like not even touched. It was great.
That's cool. You have good luck finding that stuff, like your Alvin and the Chipmunk score on eBay, like brand new in box, still pegged to the box. It's like, wow.
And I will so want to open them, and I feel bad because they're like cinched to the packaging. They're like untouched by human hands.
I knew it was only a matter of time before Miss Allison Troy, the retro toy princess, was going to bring the heat. My ex-sister was the spitting image of Blanca without makeup. Ponder that.
Was that when she woke up in the morning, or when?
Maybe all day, every day. I don't know. That's hilarious.
Oh God.
But yeah, Stratos looks pretty normal. So there's really not much to see there. But oh yeah, I missed Snoutspout in there, but you can kind of see him below. Cyclone here, and I could see Snoutspout as maybe another deluxe figure that they could do, because he's been deluxe pretty much every previous version of him, even in the Masterverse line.
Yeah. And it's funny because I think they've overproduced him. He ended up warming on a lot of shelves. And I wonder if there's anything they could do to kind of reuse parts of those, if they like recalled back extra product or had extra product layering around. If they could use parts of it to I don't know, create a new figure. It'd be good though, because you hate to see the waste.
That's funny. Yeah, maybe they can just melt them down and just feed them back into the machine.
Oh God, that'd be sad.
Oh, we need more orange plastic. Let's just gather up all of the.
There you go.
Egg warming.
The torsos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guess they could do that with all the Fistos and Stratoses and sorceresses lying around.
Oh God, let's not even talk about that. The naked Stratos, yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you know how much like flesh toned parts they can make out of that.
Oh my gosh, a ton.
All that extra.
Yes. Squatchy Toy Dad. Cyclone could have a cool samurai aesthetic, which would be a callback to his 2000X origin. Absolutely right. That would be so freaking cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they samarized him a little bit in the Masterverse line too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah,
I can see that happening.
Yeah, so that was the heroic.
Yeah.
That was all the heroic warriors that were teased, which is awesome. And I'm actually looking forward to the evil warriors, because I was like, what the F is this? There's so many characters in here and so many good ones. I was like, wow. So,
oh my god, I know, that's what I was about to say. When we get to the evil warriors, that's where it gets super exciting.
Oh my gosh, it totally does. You know, we'll get the standard, you know, ones that are not super exciting, like, you know, Bebop and Rocksteady in their normal forms. You know, I think they have to make those,
but
right?
That to me is really exciting.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's exciting, because you know what? I love Bebop and Rocksteady, and I so want them in their separate origins, you know, type articulation in their separate forms. Because right now, all we got them is in their little combined Tuad form.
That's true.
So how cool would it be to have like the actual figures of them? And they're going to be chunky, because that's what they are. They're chunky bucks.
Chunky.
Right? And so they might be able to use the kind of like that chunky buck form. It's going to be exciting to get those two guys. I was actually slightly disappointed when we didn't get them in individual figures and they were mashed together.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Some excitement, because I'm like, well, Tuad's on the way, but yes, this is so cool.
All right, I will walk back my comment, because that is very exciting to see that. To also see them in an
no, it's fine.
No, I'm like,
yeah.
In my head, I was
now
like,
that you think about it, right?
Yeah. It's like you've seen them over the years, and so it's like, okay, but to have them as separate and in origins, yes, very cool. Yes, and I think they were shown on somebody's card art, I think in Wave 3, in their separate forms too. So
they were, and I got excited about that.
Want to say big ups to Attaboy, aka Cowabunga Toys. Just saw him at the Alameda Point Antique Fair and finally got his number, so we can actually go on like proper toy hunts. So I don't have to go. We have like so much fun to go with somebody else, and especially Attaboy.
Yeah,
so I'm super excited about that.
That's awesome.
All right, and then we also see a standard version of Tuad in here. So I think in the mini comic, Tuad was basically, you know, he got thrown into the pit, and that's how Bebop and Rocksteady became Tubop Steady. So yeah, I don't know how likely another Tuad is, but I wouldn't put it past them, because they have to squeeze all that money out of the tooling from that last SDCC release.
Yeah. They might turtleize them and use the buck yet again.
Yet again.
But I mean, that'd be awesome. And yet here we go again, seeing the ooze pit for the millionth time, right?
Make it already. Come on.
So you know it's coming. You gotta know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know, with the shredder head thing and everything, it's like, come on.
That'd be so cool. I thought, and maybe I'm making this up, I thought there was a image floating around of it that I guess somebody had to un-internet like we had to do, and maybe maybe we'll see it.
Yeah. I think we will. we weren't part of that though.
No,
thank God.
I know, right? We learned our lesson. Allison Troy,
we
after years of no Tuad, we're going to get 2 or 3 Tuads in origin scale. Yes, they're going to go. It's going to be Tuad mania, y'all. We're going to get them in TOG, origins, proper, and whatever else. Maybe that'd be cool if like after they finish out the origins line, which will probably be in the next 2 years at the pace that they're going, maybe 3. if they start going and making like 2000X version in origin scale. That would be sweet. Then we can get another Tuad.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. And then they can do a Thundercats crossover too.
Oh my gosh, geez.
Keep the line going longer.
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
I know. It's like, come on.
God.
I mean,
Could
people
you
will buy
imagine
it,
though,
right?
really? A Thundercats version of in origin scale with origins articulation? How fun would that be?
Awesome. Yeah. That'd be so freaking cool. But yes, Toy Monkey Custom. Yeah, 2000X is very underrated. I was sad when the cartoon got canceled and the toy line got canceled. I think it was just a bad. They just had a lot of mistakes with that toy line. So, oh my gosh, absolutely. Joshua, you are never late.
Good to see Joshua Robbins. Yeah. You are never late. Just to catch the rest on the replay because that's what videos are for.
There we go.
See, Steven agrees with me.
Yes, see?
I think everyone would lose their if they did a Thundercats crossover. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Totally. I think
I have the line of if you sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna say I have the line of the Funko Savage World Thundercats figures. They're in that 5.5-inch scale. They look really cool, but God forbid you move a leg and like they'll just snap right off like a twig.
Oh no.
So I don't touch them. Because they, especially Panthro, he was notorious for having broken legs like in the package. But they look great at the scale. Yeah. So I know that Mattel would be able to do an amazing job if they did it.
Oh my gosh, totally. They totally would. My buddy's custom. Since we have the Bucks, I'd love to see Battletoads in Origins. Just use the Turtle Bucks. Why not, right?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Do all.
This next one made me lose my shit because I was like, how freaking cool is this? It's like Clawful, but he has like razor sharp teeth and like rows of razor sharp teeth like a shark. And I was like, this is so freaking cool.
Yeah. That is like intense. You can tell he has completely been like bathing in that ooze pit. He was swimming around in there. It's not the ocean or a swimming pool, dude. And this is how he came out. Now Clawful's a mess. He's totally mutated. But it's cool. Like, you know, that would be an incredible version of him. Yeah. And he does have another friend, stinky friend next to him as well.
Yeah,
got the treatment.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, Clawful's armor, it looks like his helmet is like integrated into his armor. He looks like a really mean dude. There's so many colors on his, like, I don't know what the heck's on his forehead, but looks really awesome. This would be very neat to have in figure form.
Yeah, I mean, if it's anything like what they did with Merman, and they did an incredible job with that, you know, the paint apps on his head and everything, like they can do a bang up job with Clawful.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that they've done like some really cool stuff like that with Merman. Yeah, and they could totally do that. Joey, dang, he looks clawsome. Love it. He does look cool.
He does.
Yeah, this whole scene, like when I opened up I was like, when I was flipping the page, now I got to see an image of this. I was like, what?
You're like,
oh my, yes.
I know. Totally, and I was like jumping the gun because who's next to him? I was like, whoa.
I'm glad you dove in too, Joe, because the line is fun, and I'm super happy that the Toy Sorceress introduced me to TMNT so I can enjoy the fun as well. All right. Another interesting character that also looks mutated is Whiplash. Super cool. He's looks super chonky. With it's funny because his color scheme is reversed. It's like purple tail, purple armor, and his head looks more like a turtle than it does like kind of his normal. I don't know if you call him like a dragon or something, but he looks awesome.
Yeah, he looks slightly prehistoric. Also, he has a little bit of a Tokar Razor like look to him as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Those are two of the, you know, kind of the prehistoric characters from TMNT. So he's got that vibe. Whiplash. Going on. Yep.
This one I could see as another deluxe figure just because I think he just looks huge, and maybe with that tail and some accessories, kind of like Leatherhead, maybe he can be one of the deluxe figures. Looks like an iguana.
He looks like an iguana. He absolutely does. Or like a dragon. Yep. Motto dragon.
Bearded dragon.
Oh, there you go. Prehistoric Turtlesaurus. Yeah, have you played Turtles in Time, like either the arcade game or the one for the NES? Okay. Well, there's a board in the video game where they go back in time to BC, and the turtles are like, battling through there, and there's like dinosaurs that come running after them, and I guess the one that you play at the end, he's like the big bad guy, and he's like prehistoric Turtlesaurus, and he's like some big old, and he looks like Whiplash, like this. It's hilarious. That's where it came from.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I have to look that up because I do have an NES, and I should probably play
you don't have to, because I have the arcade game in my game room. When you come over, you can play it.
Am I ever going to make it?
I've got the one up.
You have a pool. You have an arcade. I'm going to
play the console version. You can play the full arcade version of it.
Oh my god, that's so freaking cool. All right, sold. All right.
Yep.
All right, folks. I am not making it to SDCC. The Toy Sorceress and Cuz can do all the hard work up there. I'm gonna relax at the Toy
He's gonna be
Sorceress
stuck playing video games and everything. In LA.
There we go.
He's totally kidding. He's going to SDCC.
Okay, fine. Toy Monkey Customs Whiplash would have made a perfect mashup character for Leatherhead. That's what I actually originally thought they were doing with Leatherhead, but apparently they're not. But Whiplash looks.
But you know what? I love how Leatherhead came out, and I love that he looks very classic. I'm super happy with him. If I could just get a hold of one, if he ever comes out.
Totally.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Also wanted to welcome back Damien back to the chat. He's been away. I think he might have been on vacation. So hopefully you had a good, relaxing time. But yeah, it's funny. The whole lip comments are funny.
Joshua Robin says spot Toy Sorceress.
Yeah.
Little do you know, Joshua, because I do have a spot and pool as well, which I was in an hour ago, cooling off after my hot day of work.
Oh my gosh. We could have a hot tub.
Like a relaxing spa coming up.
We could have a hot tub in
the hot tub.
Yes,
we can have a hot tub in the hot tub. We can. We absolutely can.
There we go. So many mouth comments with Whiplash, but yeah, this next one was super interesting because I was like, who the heck is this? And it took me forever, and like finally Mr. Home Arcade was like, oh, it's Triclops. And I was like, oh, you're right. I was like, this doesn't look like the Triclops, but if you look at his sword, you look at his visor, I was thinking like I had like Calyx in my mind from 2000X. He was like a rock looking character, and that's what he looked like to me at first. And I was like, okay, it's Triclops. Yay.
It's funny because like all these guys are coming out like kind of prehistoric looking out of the slime pit there.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, he looked very different. So that threw me for a loop with that one.
He absolutely did. He did. Mutated Triclops. That's exactly what he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna look super cool if they make it. And like, I don't even know if they're gonna actually make these into figures. I'm just like, it's just a fun show to have. So it's not like we have information that nobody else knows about, but way for mini comic.
No, not on any of these that we're talking about. But we have seen a lot of the figures that were drawn up in the mini comics thus far come out in waves that we've already got in hand. So I mean, if you recall, Mutated Merman came up on one of the earlier mini comics, and lo and behold, we do have him. Right? So it's not to say that every single character is going to come out, but I think we could guarantee we will see a few of these.
Yes. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we'll see them live. Yeah, Granitor and Triclops. That's another one that crossed through my head. Want to welcome Brick Something to the chat, local Bay Area peep. he was out of the country, and glad to have him back. He is safe travels. No, this is not a new day and time. This is a special deal. My daughter wanted to go to Santa Cruz tomorrow, and so I'm going to play hooky from work. Not really, but I'm going to take the day off tomorrow and spend the day with her, and I didn't want to have to rush back.
We won't tell anybody.
So,
yeah.
But glad to see
I was like,
Mr.
it's cool. I can do it tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, totally. Bay Area.
There's so many comments. There's so many comments on the one we have not gotten to yet that everyone's dying to see, Michael, and I'm sure you have it next. But it is none other than he is, Stinkor. Because a lot of people are making comments on Stinkor's face and his head.
Yeah. Let's bring him up. Toy Monkey Custom. Stinkor, yes, he does have an interesting...
He does. And he has a skunk head. He now does not have a replaced merman, hey, we did Master of the Universe figures and now we need to do a repaint head. He actually has his own skunk head. So it's an interesting take. And he doesn't look too mutantized, I guess, if you want to call it that, besides, the skunk head. But it's cool. It's cool to see him.
Yes.
And to see that different interpretation of him. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I thought he looked more like it's like a cross between a skunk and a wolf. I thought he looked super, super cool because I'm not used to seeing Stinkor like this at all. Like the armor gave it away, but I was like, ooh, that's cool. And he's got a freaking eye patch. I'm like, what happened to his left eye?
I know. Oh yeah, he does have an eye patch. You're right. It's like Teen Wolf Stinkor. Congratulations, Damien, for being a member for 4 months. That is so awesome. Stinkor cross Rat King kind of has a rodent look. You're sort of right. Yeah. He does have a little bit of a rodent look. Maybe the Rat King got to him, and maybe that's why he looks like that. We don't know.
That would be cool. Oh my gosh.
That would be cool. And that's another character that we could see.
Yes. Squatchy Toy Dad Stinker will come with an authentic sewer smell. It better be more fun.
That's one smell I would not want in a figure.
No, because wouldn't that just smell like poop?
Could you imagine? Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want them to smell like sewer. That'd be terrible.
Yeah. You'd have to get like an acrylic case for that one if it did, because you wouldn't want that stinking up your toy room.
Oh my god. And then it like all can get all like concentrated in it.
Yeah.
I had a friend make me a custom Origin Stinkor well before they even made the Stinkor. Like it was after the Origins Merman came out, and he painted it for me and turned him into a Stinkor, which was really cool of him with the the chest armor and everything. And he sent me a bottle of patchouli so I can kind of refresh the smell. But then the bottle started to like leak a little around the edges, and I had it in a drawer. And the whole drawer, every time I opened it, it was like patchouli smell. So that just takes me back that I would not want him to smell like sewer, because it gets really, really like intense around anywhere that it's at.
Do you still have that bottle of
patchouli? I like that. No, I threw it away when I moved because I found it and I was like, oh god.
Like,
what am I gonna wear? It was actual patchouli oil.
I was gonna wear some to
I know, right? The SDCC.
Yeah.
Stink it up.
That would get us to the front of the booth, because people would be like
like it would like part the Red Sea. But no more lines to stand in, because you gotta like go into some stupid damn online lottery to be able to buy exclusives. Well, no. That's a topic for another day.
Yeah, you have to get in the lottery to stand in the line.
Yeah, exactly. There's still going to be a line, but it's like it's not like just because you're in line you're going to get to buy one. You can't even get in line unless you win a lottery. Do you get in line?
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
As
Daniel
if it's
Quay
not hard enough to get exclusives.
Yes, that's true. Daniel Quay brings up an interesting question. Is this the way that we can get 2000X looking sculpts in the line? Perhaps. That would be sweet because they need to do some 2000X resurrections. Their version of He-Man and Skeletor and Evil Lyn, like those did not do it for me. Like they need to be proper 2000X sculpts.
No. Yeah, they were. Those are kind of half-assed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that lottery, none of biz. Don't even get me started. And then to even figure out how to fill out the form to like enter into it on each day, it was just that took me like an hour. It was an hour of my life I'll never get back.
Yeah, and like in Watch, we never get into a queue, so it's like what a waste.
Oh, yeah, I highly doubt we will.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway.
So,
and then we're going to be so busy SDCC, we're going to forget to like go online to try and pre-order stuff with the rest of the world.
Oh gosh, I hope not. No, we need to be setting.
We need a calendar for all that.
Yeah, we need alarms, reminders,
like alarms,
we need shooting match. Yeah, can't forget that.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, there's really only two things that I want, so it's not going to be horrible.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, I want a couple things from the Super 7 booth, but I don't think that those are going to sell out, so I'm not worried about them. But there's two other things I want as well, and those are the ones that are going to be hard to get. So
yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, I think we're.
Yeah, so this is super interesting, amazing mini comic.
Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah, and thank you again, Mr. Home Arcade, for sending all of these in-hand images and also just taking pictures of the mini comic. So you get to read it. It's on the website. Cool. Yeah, you can read the story, you can see the characters, and yeah, you can have a good time with it before, like, I don't even know when these are going to be released, because like Walmart always like screws up my like mind of when stuff is supposed to be released now. I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
It is all fun. Awesome. All right. Let's move on to our next topic, which I'm sure is going to thrill everyone. It's talking about Walmart Collector Con. So if the SDC exclusives are not enough to get you nervous, Walmart Collector Con is happening like right the same day when SDCC kicks off. So July 25th and July 26th. So we have some speculation. We don't really know what is going to go up for pre-order that day, but we do have one confirmed. I don't know if anyone collects the Holocron series or the Holocron series from the Star Wars Black series, but they do have the Assassin May. I have one Holocron figure and I'm super disappointed with it, so I think I'm going to stop buying these after that one.
You're like, eh. Yeah.
No, it's
I'm not collecting those, so
the light.
I guess there'll be one more extra figure available for somebody.
Yeah, like it would be cool if the light stayed on and like because like I was like, oh, I could just throw it in the background and have something else lit up, but the light goes out in like 6 seconds and you have to push the button again. And
yeah,
like it sucks.
Well, that's no fun.
No.
And it's like if you looked away and like, oh, it's off again.
I know. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. But let's see. But yeah. So what we think is going to happen is these remastered Turtles will be going up for Walmart Collector Con. And don't know if Berkey Allen is in the chat, but she actually found these in the store either yesterday or the day before. Wow. So they're actually hitting shelves. So it's making me wonder, like, will they go up? I guess they're an exclusive, so they have to be offered up online somehow.
They are.
Yeah.
So people have been finding them in store the last 2 days. I actually checked my local Walmart yesterday, of course, with nothing to be found. But I'm like cross my fingers that these go up online because, like you and me both, our WalMarts don't get jack in stock. No. So I want my opportunity to be able to buy these. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, these
they
are
look great. We did have some really amazing in-hand photos of these, comparing them to the vintage figures, and they look fantastic.
yeah, they do look cool. Yeah, are you going to be picking these guys up then?
Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to if I can get a hold of them. Yes, I will.
Nuno Biz asked what's the scale on these? These aren't like Megator size, right?
No, they're like Origins scale.
Oh, okay, like 5.5 inches.
They're like Origins figures, like
Okay,
5.5 inches. Yeah,
all right. And the price can't be the price too. $12.97 for all this stuff.
it's Playmates always has amazing prices. Not only are you getting these really highly articulated figures, their accessories have painted handles and stuff like that, real chain on Mikey's nunchucks there, but you're also getting a really cool stand. It has that little like cityscape, like rooftop scene, brick, little stand for it with like kind of some rooftop accoutrement to go with it. So, and that's why it comes in that box. And
Yeah.
each of them have a unique rooftop piece, like a vent or a chimney or something like that. So it's really cool.
Yeah, they do look cool. Yeah, you get a lot of
Yeah,
stuff in here, which is neat. Very cool.
yeah,
Berkey is still in the chat.
yeah. For
They're basically
$13,
yeah,
it's incredible deal.
awesome. They're basically the same scale as
Yeah,
vintage TMNT, a little taller when you straighten out
just
their
like Origins.
legs, just like Origins. Okay, cool. We heard it from Berkey
So
herself.
if that's yeah. Well, what I was going to say is we do have an article where we do show them compared right next to the vintage figures. So that was in our in-hand article. If you want to see
Yeah.
those, we do have them available.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, so those will be cool. Very highly likely that Leatherhead will be going up for pre-order this Walmart Collector Con because he's the last deluxe figure to actually go up for pre-order, and we also have the link to his page, and so you can get your digits ready for ordering him, for the sellout that'll go, last for a second, but it's just like the last time.
Oh,
I know, right?
I need my Raging Cajun. I gotta get this alligator. I'm not gonna miss out. I love this version of Leatherhead. He's super cute. I'm gonna be so bummed if I can't get him.
I know you'll get him. You'll get him. You just might not get him. Actually, maybe you'll get him before Walmart ships him, because I think Walmart is just starting to ship Lord Grasp and Terror, and so maybe you'll get him before. Like we have amazing folks
I
like
still don't
Ryan.
have a Lord Grasp.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You have a Lord Grasp. It's just with me. I'm
Okay,
waiting
I
for
guess you
you
know
to.
something I don't.
Well, yes, you
Oh,
remember.
you have one for me? I didn't
Yes,
know that.
you paid me for it already, like a month ago.
I did? Oh my
You
god,
did.
where the hell have I been? Oh
I have
god,
no
I'm
idea.
tired.
I have no idea.
Okay, now you make me excited. Got it all over again. See how I'm not like I can't even keep up with what's in my pile of loot.
Right. I should just send you a
That's
picture.
why.
I should just send you a
Well
picture of
then
the
yay!
Yay.
I'm happy. Thank you.
Surprise.
Thank you again.
Of course.
I'm like, woo! One
No,
less one I need to worry about finding.
no, yeah, no. I want to thank
That's awesome.
one of our friends, Aaron, who is always at a Walmart, and he there was a lot of Lord Grasps and Terrors coming through, and so he picked me up a set because I wanted a second set. The first set I got was from the wonderful folks at Toy Hunters Hollow, and then he had asked me if you wanted those figures, and I was like, oh, she just wants Lord Grasp, and so you have a Lord Grasp.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Thank you. You're absolutely right. It's all coming back to me now. I get like toy buying amnesia. And again, like I said, I forgot what was in my pile of loot. You have a pile of loot at my house as well.
Yes, I have a cool pile of loot, by the way.
Growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have amazing folks like Ryan Cole who scored us the mutated merman, which was awesome. So yes, thank you, Ryan. Yes, that would be awesome if you
that was
see.
so. I love that figure. Thank you, Ryan. He turned out amazing.
Yes. Let's see. All right. So I think that's the only like Turtles of Grayskull figures. And so there was a comment, I forget by somebody. Oh yeah, it was Squatchy Toy Dad. Don't tell me Viper is a Walmart exclusive. No, Viper is not a Walmart exclusive, but I think this would be the perfect time to actually put both Viper and Reptilax up for pre-order on Walmart, even though they're not exclusives, because they haven't really gone up for pre-order yet. The listings are just there, waiting.
Yeah. Well, Reptilax has been. Wasn't he out on BBTS already?
Yes, but I'm just talking about on Walmart. None of this stuff has gone up on stock.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
it's gone up on other places, but
no.
Yeah, I don't know if they just.
But
do
if you
Walmart.
do want Reptilax, I think he's actually in stock.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you don't even have to get him at Walmart, but you know, maybe some people like to buy from Walmart. They like the abuse. I don't know.
They like the agony.
Yeah.
They like the torture. They like to get their things folded in half.
Yeah.
I can keep going.
Oh my gosh, totally. But let's see. Oh yeah, so yeah, so we have May's Holocom figure is confirmed, so that's going to be there. But I also highly suspect that the next WWE Superstars line is going to be going out for pre-order, because that is a Walmart exclusive. That's the wave with Big Boss Man, Tatanka, and Kurt Angle. And these are actually my pictures because I have a very huge friend of the channel and good friend, Jason Tran, who works right across the street from the Mattel store. And he's always telling me stories of like having to like drop kick grannies to like get these figures and stuff like that. So I appreciate his hard work and effort.
He's throwing elbows, ripping Big Boss Man out of Granny's hand.
So,
oh my god! No, Jason's great. He is amazing.
I hope these guys go on sale.
These are really cool.
Yeah, they are cool. And also, like Series 11 was just revealed by the brand manager of this line like a few weeks ago too. So Walmart needs to catch up with the pre-orders. So we have all of the links to these figures on the site as well. And yeah, what's also exclusive to Walmart is their Night Force and their G.I. Joe stuff. So I was like, okay, what else could we see from the Night Force line, right? We could see some of the figures that have been produced before, like Falcon, you know, was made in normal form. They could totally redo him in Night Force form. Maybe they can change his head sculpt because people didn't like it.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Exactly. I was gonna say, please fix his head sculpt.
Yeah.
Poor Falcon. He needs a second chance.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. It would be fun to see that. Also, another one too that has been produced, but this could be the third time that we see him, because he's had a Tiger Force figure and he's also had a standard release. So we are patiently waiting for his Night Force release too. So there's just a custom that I found online, which is cool. I think this is classified scale too, but Outback would be cool. He's just a cool figure in general.
Yeah, he'd be really awesome. I can see them easily making that version of him. Give me all the Outbacks you want to make. I love Outback. He's an incredible figure.
He's a handsome man too. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
There was also some rumors going around, and geez, this is a long time ago, in November of 2023, that there is also a Heartwrencher figure in the works. So that would be actually really cool to see, like a surprise figure. The G.I. Joe team is known to do that, but This is a custom from Yojo ARAH. So just adding another Dreadnought to the line, which would be cool.
Yep. Bring on the Dreadnoughts. I got this guy open today, and he's freaking awesome. So like, love to get some more Dreadnoughts. Nagahide is incredible.
Oh, he looks
I've been playing with the little pork belly here. Had some fun shooting some photos outside, and then of course little Yobo, I guess. Monkey.
So cute.
But I mean, this guy's like so classic. Like, they did an incredible job. Oh, I forgot his little case outside. He comes with that similar rifle case that like pops open and put all the different pieces of it. Yeah. But everything's like painted. It's like painted on the inside, like different colors. It's not just like plastic, which is really nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to get that one. Let's see. Will reminds that they need to release Road Pig and finish off the Dreadnoughts. Road Pig is, I think, is he on the pipeline reveals?
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was.
I have to look him up.
Toy monkey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang from the camera. There he is.
Oh, jeez. That's a little scary. Oh yeah, Road Pig.
Yeah,
Road Pig
he's got an eye patch too.
Yeah.
Road Pig's on the way.
Just like Stinkor. But yes, I just looked up
just like Stinkor.
Our full list of pipeline reveals, and Road Pig is on there. So that's awesome. All right. And then
wasn't Monkey Wrench already announced? Was that one of the pipeline figures too? Because we need
that's a good question. He's not I don't have him on my list at all. Let's see, Monkey. No. Unless
maybe I just was assuming. He's like an obvious one, and Thrasher. Yep.
Oh yeah.
What are those?
Yes.
Well, like,
yeah.
To me, like Monkey Wrench is like one of the OG. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. We need him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be a pipeline reveal at the SDCC Hasbro panel. That'd be fun.
Yeah. You know what we need?
What
is we need the swamp skier. That's what we need.
Oh yeah.
How cool would that be? I mean, it's a small vehicle.
Yes.
That would be really awesome.
We need the swamp skier. We need, oh my gosh, yeah, Zartan swamp skier. Totally. They need to do that Dreadnought Ground Assault Sears exclusive version of the Stinger, which is cool. Like, I could totally see them doing that because they need to reap the tooling out of that one, and that one is expensive on the secondary market.
Oh yeah. You know that one's coming. We're gonna get a Tiger Sting. We're gonna get that one. We're gonna get every version. We're gonna get a Vamp Mark II. What other color variations do you want? Zanzibar would be really cool too. And it would be really neat if you had like a little piece of moving hair. But I doubt that they would.
Oh my gosh, that would be
awesome. Because the toy had it.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be like a first because I've been classified.
Yeah, I think you're right. Zanzibar is he's in the gunner position in my Cobra Moray because I was like, he's a pirate.
Nice.
Why not send him on the high seas and not the foil?
But pirate needs a monkey with an eye patch.
Yes. But oh my gosh, totally. But interesting, if you recall the Iron Grenadiers Dio images, there are some Night Force looking Steel Brigade characters in there. And so I could totally see them doing a Steel Brigade Night Force like redeco with that one. They're in the pictures, and so they're bound to come out somewhere and sometime. And so like this collector con would be perfect because Night Force has a stranglehold on that. Walmart has a stranglehold on Night Force.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see. It's going to be interesting because this is going to be the first time we're going to be like super distracted during one of the Walmart collector cons, and so like good luck either ordering stuff.
I know.
That's why I made this article. Like,
it's not just that. There's like so many things going on for pre-order that weekend. Like a lot.
Yeah.
That's right. We're gonna need to set alarms like all over the place.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I'm notorious for forgetting things. So I've been trying to use my like Siri, like, hey Siri, set an alarm for blah blah blah.
Oh,
And it's worked out pretty well. So it's good. It is good. But oh my gosh, I just called up Siri right now. She's like, what the heck do you want? I'm like, nothing. Sorry. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, this is cool. The TC said the full force has said that Road Pig is supposed to come with a pet. I love that they're doing like pets and stuff. I mean, it's so cool with the one that you showed, the monkey and the warthog. So cool.
I know they're adorable. Like he like fits perfectly just riding his little back. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Joe's Siri is talking to him friend. Now. I know, right? But yeah.
Sometimes Siri listens when it's like you're not even talking to her.
No.
It's like, shut up.
I know.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, we have a smart thermostat, and it's like the light for Siri is always on, and I'm like, just stop listening. Just stop it.
Oh geez. That's annoying. It was so much easier when our appliances didn't talk back to us.
No. Did not.
It's like what happened to the days of just Rosie the robot. It wasn't the one thing running around.
Yes. Well, that's awesome. Well, cool stuff coming down the pipeline for both Turtles of Grayskull and whatever is going to go up for Walmart Collector Con. I wish everyone good luck with that.
Do you see what this says? Mattel's doing for the honor of Grayskull room at SDCC. Do you know what that means? That's Princess of Power. That's a pop room.
Oh,
whoa!
That's
what are we gonna see there?
Pop, I don't know.
40th anniversary.
Oh
my God! Like Daniel, you have my like antennas up. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, there was a lot of scheduling came out. So in addition to like Mega J and Hatter's Flipboard panel, they did release the panel information for the GI Joe classified series and some other stuff too. So we have to look at up
so
all
that's going to be Thursday. Thursday at 5 o'clock is the GI Joe classified panel from 5 to 6, and then the Flipboard panel is going to be from 7 to 8 or 9, something like that. Which we're 7 to 8, which we're sitting on, and I'm like, okay, that might give us 1 good hour to write up what we see at the HasLab reveal in between the 2 panels, because we're gonna have to write it up. I'm like, and then we got to go sit in.
Well, do you think we'll see that on preview night?
Maybe. I don't know if they're going to hold it to unveil at their panel, or maybe it'll be out at preview night. We'll see.
I hope so. That would help us out a lot. Like, if we could see
it would help a lot.
We can see everything that night, get them all done, and then we can just enjoy the rest of the con.
Oh my God, and we'll stay up like all night Wednesday, like writing stuff, and then we'll be crashed on Thursday, but then we can go enjoy the convention.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. Oh, cool. Melanie Britt posted that she'll be there, the voice of She-Ra. She was at the PowerCon that we were both at, where we didn't know each other and we probably passed by each other.
I think we walked right by each other. Yeah. Joe wants to be in the pop room.
Everyone wants to be in the pop room.
Oh, that's so cool. I know. It's going to be incredible.
Cool.
So much fun.
Yes. All the stuff is
good
very
times
fun
to be had.
Oh, yes. Is there anything that you want to cover off on?
Yes, actually.
Right.
So something I dropped on the site about an hour or two before we went live. Super 7 dropped some very cool TMNT Mikey's Pizza themed items for SDCC exclusives.
That's cool.
So I don't know if you want to pull that up or I can do it. It's a probably the top article on their website.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it's not on there. Actually, let me just go to.
Oh, did I not check it off? Did I miss a button?
I don't know. I'll bring it up for Slack. There we go. Let me.
Okay. There it is. We'll fix it.
Okay.
My apologies. I might have missed
No.
it. Okay, so these dropped this afternoon, and they're really cool. So these are all Mikey's Pizza themed SDCC exclusives. There's an awesome repaint of the Ultimates Turtle Wagon, the Party Wagon, and now it's Chef Mikey's Pizza Wagon. They're gonna have a really fun pop-up event at SDCC if you're there. They're going to be serving up pizza pie and selling their exclusives. But how cute is this? So this is all themed behind Mikey's Pizza. So it's totally recolored Party Wagon in that theme. And then there's a Chef Mikey figure to go along with this, sold separately.
Wait, I have a question.
If you scroll down, and he's in his chef's hat. Yeah, go ahead.
Is this the $500 pizza wagon or the party bus?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh,
which is crazy that they're doing this as an
SDCC $500 piece. Okay, but it looks awesome. I mean, I love the red, green, and white. It looks so cool with the pizza wheels.
It does, especially when you have Mikey, and you see the box. The box is awesome. It's got really cool, like it looks like a pizza delivery box art on it.
Pizza stains,
right?
Like that,
which I slapped like that. I know it's got pizza stains on it. I love the illustration. Mikey's sticking out of the window of the little, pizza delivery van in the illustration, and it's super cute, very retro looking. And there's a figure to go along with it, so that you can buy Mikey in his chef's hat and apron with a bunch of pizza pies to be piloting your van, which is really cute. There it is. And he comes in a pizza box.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Does all this stuff come together, or are these separate?
They're separate. So there's going to be the figure, the Ultimates figure, and the van by itself. These are all different items. And then there's a matching t-shirt, which is really cute. And then they are also doing some reaction figures. So there's Mikey. He looks hilarious. He's got an alternate head. And then there's Mikey. There's these reaction figures that are on pizza shaped card backs, which is really adorable. So it's these cartoon versions of Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder, and Undercover Mikey. And those come on a pizza slice, which is really cute. And they say Mikey's Pizza on it. So they're going to do a whole pop-up shop all themed with this, serving up pizza pie. That's going to be Friday night over at their pop-up shop at SDCC. But I thought it was so cute that they went like all in on this like theme and carried it through on all those different merchandise.
Yeah,
it's adorable.
Oh my gosh, it totally is. I was like, that's such a cool idea. Brian never mentioned this when I talked to him, by the way. Last week. Just kidding. He would never tell me.
I know. He did all hush hush. But I did know that there was going to be a pizza chef Mikey or something. Because when the NECA one came out with his little chef's hat, I was like, oh, I'd rather have the Super 7 version that's coming out for SDCC. Little did I know they were going to go all out with all this other stuff.
Oh my gosh, so cool! You're going to be coming. You gotta bring the biggest car you have. You're coming home with a party bus.
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe. I'm like, oh my god, there's like Mikey to drive the pizza bus. It's like adorable.
Do you know how cute? Do you know how bad we're going to be for each other at SDCC? Like we enable,
oh my god, like the worst
each other from afar. Think of what we're gonna do, like when we're actually together looking at this stuff. Do I need it? Nope. Do I want it? Yep. Okay.
Yes, major damage. That's all I can say.
Yes, major damage.
Even those reaction figures are so cute on the little slices.
Yeah, they are cute.
To keep carded,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you don't.
And I want one of those T-shirts.
you will
Yeah,
get
if you
one.
don't eat them, like night snack, you might get hungry.
You
There's
will get
also a glow in the dark scumbug, yes, but my article is all Mikey's Pizza themed, so I did not show scumbug in there on purpose because he did not relate to the rest of the stuff
Yeah,
per se, even though it's
I
part
like
of their exclusives.
I like the glow in the dark stuff. I have a glow in the dark shelf, and yeah, the Super 7 store in San Francisco hooked me up with a Slash. It was basically the only Slash that exists in any Super 7 store. They're like, oh yeah, we have one. It's been sold out everywhere for like a year. I was like, what? So that was exciting.
Wow.
So yeah, I have a glow in the dark shelf.
That's amazing. So the van is, you do, I know, and I'm sure it looks amazing. Can't wait to someday see that in person.
Oh, yeah.
This is a 7-inch scale van, so it's the ultimate scale van, just redesigned, recolored in Mikey's Pizza delivery truck style. So I don't know what the price tag's going to be on that thing. It's probably going to be super expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping that all this stuff would come with the van. It would like make it a little bit more palatable, but I mean, all this stuff is super cute anyway. Yes, Daniel
totally is.
Daniel reminds us, for our future selves, stick with the rule of only getting what you can figure out how to display. Yeah, it's not a rule that a lot of people follow, and I don't know, it gets me into trouble all the time. So I can relate.
I know. I've been actually trying to do that lately, and then sort of clearing stuff out to make room to display the things I want. So it sort of works in both manners.
Yeah, it's like now that I have now that I'm seeing the stuff, now I'm like, I want different stuff than the stuff that I actually have. It's so bad.
Right?
This room is breaking me.
I know. Well, that's part of why I have this table I'm setting up at this toy whatever the heck, I forget what it was called, this weekend, to sell some stuff, because I was trying to, when I set up my room, I cleaned some stuff out. I do have a pile of things I want to get rid of. And then, as I started getting into other little lines to collect, I had to make space for those things too. So it's, our toy collections are ever evolving things, right? So, you know that more than anybody, because I know you really get into something, you kind of get rid of stuff, and then a few years later it goes for full circle. Ken is here from Toy Connections. Good to see you, Ken. Yes, only this week. We're doing Thursday because Michael has a family little trip, a day trip he's going on tomorrow, having a good time up to Santa Cruz. So we just moved. I like Santa Cruz. It's awesome. Surf City, man. So we moved the stream to Thursday just for this weekend. I know, I don't want to throw him off. Oh, and if you guys have not caught Ken's amazing adventure team video, watch it. It's great. Like, Ken brought a tear to my eye at the end because he did such an amazing job editing this video, and just like the nostalgia and like all the warm feelings of collecting, the line and all that kind of stuff kind of hit you at the end, Ken. So you did a great job. And Ken also gave me the honor of helping, be a part of that video too. So I'm very happy to have gotten to participate in it and share off my my adventure team figures. So check it out on Toy Connections. Oh, it premieres tomorrow night. So forgot to tell you that. Sorry.
Oh.
Thank you, Ken. It premieres tomorrow night. He's premiered it for his channel members so far.
It's
That's
so
why
funny.
I got confused. I thought it was out.
I watched it. I loved it, and I was like, I was looking on Ken's channel right now. I was like, I can't find it. It's like, oh, right, it premieres tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot when he was going to release it to the public, because it's on my YouTube page when I look at it, because it's in my history. But it is going to be awesome, and it's so fun because a couple of the figures that you'll see on the thumbnail are my 3 adventure team figures, and then Ken's talking adventure team figure is on the thumbnail, so that's super cute to get to see him on there.
It's very cute.
But Ken, you did an amazing job. That's why I'm plugging it, because it was just like literally me and my husband watched it together. He was like, "This is so good." It was great.
That's cool. Oh my gosh, look who slipped in at the last second. we didn't only, we dropped it in the Discord, we put it on an Instagram story, we did everything we could to get the word out, but glad you can make it, Mr. Neil Hunter.
Yeah. Sorry, Neil. You can watch it on the replay though. I know at least you slid in on the end. Ken's videos are so good, it's out of control.
Right.
They are. Ken is topping himself with every video he does. His history videos are just getting incredible, and just with the cadence of how he edits things and then splices in, you know, the toy history, people's personal connections to him, and you know, like kind of where pop culture is in that time, just really brings you back to the era of when the toys came out, and you're doing a bang up job. You should go work for one of the networks, Ken. Start making toy history videos for them. I'm plugging you for that.
You totally should. They're so good. They're so, yeah. This one was like beyond good. So
it was right.
Yeah, tune into Toy for that premiere because it's freaking cool. Plus, you're on it too. Yeah. Like that's even
History of the Adventure Team. You're gonna really like it. It premieres tomorrow, so check it out.
Any more leaks about Flip Order? No, we didn't. We haven't gotten any more leaks. You know, we patched stuff up with Hatter and Jay, so like everything is smoothed out. So you know, they invited us onto the panel, so I think we're good. So anything else that you'll see will be coming from the panel. So it's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Poor kid. He applied for a job and he said no Canadians. They don't like the Canucks that are there. That's not cool. Canadians are so nice.
Cool.
That's awesome.
All right.
Yeah. So Netflix does need to do more episodes of the Toys That Made Us. Ken, you should go right into it for them.
Yeah. I just keep watching the same ones over and over again.
Yeah, me too. I've got the Blu-ray or the DVDs, and I just kind of run those through.
There we go.
Over and over again. Yeah. That's awesome.
Sweet. All right.
Well, we are getting close to SDCC. Can't wait for that. And it's going to be a blast. And in our countdown to SDCC, we're still going to have more amazing toy news. So next week, we should be on Friday. It's going to be the weekend before SDCC starts. So it's 1 weekend away. And then we'll be there the following Wednesday night. Movie night. It's coming up fast. It's incredible.
It's gonna be fun. Toy Sorceress and I and her husband are gonna burn San Diego down.
We're gonna tear that mother down.
Right.
Yeah, we are. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the flip side next time. In the meantime, stay tuned to toyhabits.com and our Instagram page and our YouTube community channel to know what news is popping up, because we're always reporting on new stuff.
All right. Well, have a good early weekend, everyone.
Peace out, everybody.
See you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.